I've had a scene on my mind for a long time, and despite taking the map out for it, it's really quite simple. It's one of the views you get from the train leaving Southampton and looking over the River Test at a series of pylons and a container ship being unloaded at Millbrook Dock. So, as I left the house, I noticed I'd drunkenly deformed my rear derailleur. I was as motivated as ever to do something with my afternoon. Usually, five-a-side pitches in cities are a sign of cheap land. Here, it means you'd be backing onto an active port, so apart from the improved access to Class A drugs, there's not much of an appeal to luxury apartment owners. This bridge went right across the port. On the city side, cars would approach, but then veer off, going in and out of the recycling centre. This flow made the bridge feel completely useless, and the quiet of the checkpoint at the bottom was so eerie, I didn't fancy going much further. To get the shot, looking back over the river, towards the port, meant riding out to Tottenham over the bridge. As the dual carriageway lifts up, the flats go up with it. By the place where I put my bike was a small service clearing, and much like a Wetherspoons, it was a cramped, drafty corner converted into a boozer. I took photos for about 15 minutes and thought about how in the summer, and with some tidying up of the brambles, it could be quite romantic. The tidal river that runs into this estuary is the best wild swimming spot in the area, partly due to its allocation as a nature reserve, but mostly because it's positioned directly upstream of the wastewater facility. Under the dual carriageway and past the shuttered and Peach Anchor pub, you find yourself at an entrance to Tess Lane. I had a friend who was taken to citrus fruits in winter. He was always right about that sort of stuff. Me? I always thought that the orange just isn't a flavour for winter, and it feels off that it's ripe now. I wouldn't ever buy oranges. But my friend, he'd always offer you some. Sometimes you'd say yes. When he'd pull you off a bit of fruit, you wouldn't be upset about it. I mean, oranges are massive if you're used to clementines. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he wanted to share it with you. I bought oranges a week ago, and I took my last here, to the place I enjoy in the summer, and with a fruit I now enjoy in the winter. After narrowly avoiding an oncoming train, I thought it best to focus on the road as I returned home, picking up a couple of shots as I did. Thanks for watching.